GRYSKLL.
Two things to make.
Hey, yo, we in here?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
there go the man. There go the man.
Yo,
What's
up?
up,
What's
man?
up? Salute to everybody. What's going on,
Yes, sir.
man?
All
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's up?
There you go.
All
Hey,
right.
Sacrifice nothing, conquer everything. There you go.
Butterscotch Linens.
There go the soul. That's the soul right there. That's the
There you
soul.
go.
Demon is the soul, man.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Oh,
Real,
don't
yo.
try that. Don't try that now. Don't try that Butterscotch Linens.
Oh man,
There you go.
they ain't even ready. They ain't ready. Man, we got stuff in the chambers, man.
Oh, yes, exactly.
That was just we just sent a flare out. That was just a flare shot, man.
That's a warning point right there, right?
Little warning
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah. Get ready.
But it put you right back into like
All right,
incarcerated
I'll
Scarfaces type
Hey, shit, Alex in here.
purple tape.
Yeah, Alex on the way in too.
Yeah, he there now. Just hit him with a video request.
Okay. What up?
Yeah.
That was like the signal flare that we put up today. Just like, yo, we coming.
Hey, did you know they was gonna be on the same day as the so-called birth of hip hop?
I know, so-called, right? I didn't know. Kareem put me up on that earlier today.
I didn't know I saw the post.
Got the
What
box
up, what
started.
up?
What up, boy?
Yo,
That's crazy.
Choice look beautiful, man.
man.
It's dope.
Yes. There's symbolism. There's symbolism.
Yeah. And the 223rd day of the year.
He turned his mic.
Oh, I like
Alex-
that.
Alex
Okay.
came in the joint all brolic and whatnot. Put a shirt
I know,
on, man.
I know,
Came in
right?
the joint all
You got goals or some shit?
Right.
diesel.
This the wrong
Came
room.
in the
We in the
joint all
wrong room.
diesel.
Right.
Yeah, man.
What you just did? Half a chin up or some shit?
We know you be in the weight room, fam. Come on, man.
This
Man, I'm feeling, man.
Yo, they curling filing cabinets and shit.
Man.
All right.
On
That
brolic
was
behind.
wild.
Yeah.
Oh
Man.
my goodness.
Yo, this is crazy.
I think we lost him.
Ain't it?
This
we
is
lose
crazy. Where Alex at, man?
Oh man, I know he ain't take my little joke serious, man. I'm gonna have to get at him
He's
Saturday.
climbing too hard. We gotta be easy.
Oh.
Go easy on him, man.
I'm gonna have to get at him Saturday.
Y'all
There
good,
you
man.
go. There you go.
What up, Chief?
Yo.
What up?
Feeling, man.
I might
What's up,
try to
man?
get this joint.
It's the black. Tobias Black. What's going on, brother?
Jelly, mom was good, man.
Nice.
Good,
What's
great.
up, man?
Yo, Kareem was good.
What's good, man? Glad you here, man. Yeah.
That shit look good,
Right.
man. It's a good squad, bro.
This is
Yeah.
official.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's
We
it.
a
I don't think
tight
I-
squad too, man.
It
Shit.
is.
We tight,
This is-
man. This is like, I'm telling you, my man Vern Large, the one I was telling you about, the one that was mentored by Lord Finesse. He's locked down, and you know, but he has an old MP in there, and he let me hear some tracks, man, and I let him hear some stuff. He's working on an EP actually. He got a joint with AG. He got a joint with RJ Payne, and you know he's gonna throw me some beats. He's official, man. But he was like, when I told him the name GRYSKLL, he absorbed it. He understood, like, cause yeah, Demon, I just saw where Kanye brought an older Chicago group back. I forgot the name, but he's bringing them back.
I forget the name.
Is that the group he produced the whole
And that's
album for
GRYSKLL. That's GRYSKLL. That's GRYSKLL, man.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
bringing that in, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Bringing that feeling back, that vibe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know if it sound wrong, but I've been saying like this the Expendables and the hip hop Expendables and shit. Y'all remember the movies and
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Y'all kind of walk. I don't know. I walked away from the music for like about 10 years and shit, and realized that shit wasn't working. It came back about 5-6 years ago. So yeah, it's, I feel like the old head that was supposed to be retired but came back. Some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's what GRYSKLL gonna mean for a lot of people. It's like almost an American branded Wu-Tang type of thing. It puts you back in that familiarity about when you was a kid. It came on at 3 o'clock. I don't know about y'all, but I got out at 2:30, so I had to run home to catch GRYSKLL. He-Man. Sometimes
yeah.
I ain't catch it. About 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Okay.
I didn't get to catch it all the time. So it's still bringing back like, man, it's like watching the Thundercats redo on Hulu right now.
Oh yeah,
They got.
I didn't finish that. I forgot that joint was on, man.
It's
I
who knew that?
I don't know about the rest.
Exactly. They even got Masters of the Universe. They still have it. That's why that name is gonna resonate with a lot of heads. You know what I'm saying?
And those toys, because I saw the joint about GRYSKLL the castle, and I didn't realize younger, like they had a spot in the castle for He-Man and Skeletoys.
Yeah.
It's a place in the castle for good and bad, man. It's balanced.
Okay.
There you go. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's dope, Chief.
Wow. Mathematics.
Man, it's in alignment, man, and I love we didn't force it. It naturally happened, man.
Yeah.
That's what's dope to me.
Yeah.
That is.
I think I said it already, man. I've been looking forward to working with all y'all, man. I mean, since the I know the Hip Hop Digest mixtape with Damon. That's when I heard the joint with you Cookbook. I was like, yeah, I got to work with Cat right there.
Woo. Oh man, Cookbook. I talk to Cookbook a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just give pointers and things of that nature and stuff like that. Yeah, he's a good brother.
Cool.
Yeah, Cook a good dude, man.
Yeah, his beats are crazy.
Okay.
His beats are
Cook a good dude.
Yeah.
That mixtape brought us all together, man. I in my mind, I feel like that brought us all together.
Man, I ain't even.
It's funny.
I came in late. I was mad. I was like, shit, these dudes already got this joint locked down. I ain't got a room to get in here. I thought I missed the boat.
It's funny because like I was retired. Like I was done with it. Like you were just saying a few minutes ago. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm a fan, but you know, I would go home and we get on when I went back to Jersey. We make a song or whatever. But I was done with it, yo. Like and then like the digest joint, man. Alex really sparked it because when he was working on Longanimity, and he's like, yo, anybody want to do a feature? I was like, shoot, send me some beats, yo. And he was like, what you gonna charge? I was like, charge? Man, shoot. You might want to check and make sure you want the verse I send you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, then
what was that? The mumble joint? The don't mumble joint? Yeah, I used that. I used that on one of the mixes.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one, but I used it.
Yeah, that was the start. Alex pulled me out of retirement, and you know, then the Black Maverick talk started. It was like, I got a show coming up, yo. You want to come to Chicago? We can do the song. Hell, you get a fight.
Yeah.
Alex,
But yeah, you know, but it all kind of. I tell Irv all the time. Like I met Irv, acting like we was in a play together. And, Like you know, we had chopped it up or whatever. We was cool, but I pulled up the rehearsal one day, and he was bumping some hieroglyphics. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Who?
All right.
I didn't know about Hiram,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was as far as the history, you know what I mean? So we started chopping it up or whatever, and he's like, yeah, you got this little podcast or whatever. So yeah, man, but it's wild. Yeah, the digest is definitely the kind of the plug.
Yeah.
You know? And then like it's funny because Kareem, we need to get you looped into that joint, yo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna
get Irv up.
I'll send you I have him send you a joint, you know, to get you a link or whatever.
Kareem might even just enjoy the podcast. I don't know if you heard it yet.
I haven't. It's a podcast called the Hip Hop Digest Show. That's how all of us. Well, that's how I met all these fellas.
That was it.
Worked with Irv, as a matter of fact. We worked at us together.
Okay.
I met him up there. And then he told me about the show or whatever. I listened to it for about a year or so before I heard about the text thread. And I jumped on, and they was already in the midst of putting a mixtape together and all that shit. And I was like, yo, I want to get in. Let me find a spot. But it was too late.
Okay.
I got to get man and just watch from afar for a minute and shit.
Plug me in, man. Plug me in.
That's crazy how that podcast, you know, united everybody, man. Because that Hip Hop Digest, that was my first podcast to get me into podcasting. You know, I wasn't listening to podcasts. And I was like,
yo, that might be the same deal here.
Yeah, I went into podcast. Damn. I didn't even think about
that. I've never listened to a podcast.
Yeah, really. I randomly opened the app on my phone and I saw Hip Hop Digest on there, and I was like, "What's this about?" So I started listening to it, and then I heard them talking about the text chain, and I was like, "All right, let me get up on here." Got on the text chain. It was all systems after that.
Right.
You got in way late. Yeah, that's way late, man. I've been listening to them since 07.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But the same way.
07, 08,
I was a late to the party dude too. Yeah, I guess I've known Irv probably a year before the 500th episode joint. Because actually, I was on the episode like when he was in Charlotte.
You feel that?
You'll definitely enjoy it.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
the host King Killer. He's
older heads talking about hip hop from my perspective almost.
Yeah, because I stopped, and in 2019 is when I got back into it. My homegirl Connie Johnson, she heard me say I couldn't afford an MP. I was like, I can't afford it, and she was like, why don't you see if you can make payments on it? And that never occurred to me, and I called the guy. He was like, yeah, sure, you can make payments. And then once I got the MP, that kind of like got me back writing again. And then
you know what's dope?
The rest is history. I'm like, I'm back now. I'm not stopping ever.
Yo, I remember the first day you got on IG with that MP too, man. I remember the first day you got on there and said you got it. I was like, oh shit, let me watch this dude. I remember the first beat you put on there, all that shit. That was about 2 years ago. Yeah, I've been watching since day one, Chief. Yeah.
Support,
yeah,
man.
Like, yo, I want to work with this dude. I've been wanting to work with this dude ever since I first saw that. That's when he first came on my radar.
Yeah, I knew you from Yukon Black.
Yeah.
Yukon Black. And then I think, like Damon, I just caught one of his clips. Or we started talking like in comments somehow. Yeah. And then it was kind of like, it just snowballed. Cause you was killing me. I used to like you just be in the car like going crazy. I'm like, okay, I fucks with that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In between work, you know what I'm saying? Right before shift.
You know what? I used to rhyme on my breaks too at work. Just that's it. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was that contest that I got into from One to Dial. Because it was like a weekly thing.
The time joint.
Which one?
Right.
That's what made me. That's what got me excited because I saw y'all was activated. I said, "Oh shit, the MCs is activated." Oh yeah, come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get these beats ready to start putting these beats up. They rhyme over other niggas' beat shit. They gonna rhyme with my shit, please.
Yes. Exactly.
Support.
That was it.
I appreciate all y'all for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the black man.
You putting up the MC, tagging MC. That's the icing, man. You really helped show the path with that, man. So
what's that?
T-Bed putting up the tag and MC and him starting to tag.
Oh yeah.
Show the path too, man. So everybody,
I love the vinyl. I love the vinyl.
Yeah, I love the vinyl. I like to step in. I like to step in when T-Bed. You just see the board. T-Bed just step in and get to work every time.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
You see the tables by themselves and you see him walk in?
Yeah, he just walk in.
Yeah.
See, that's because I gotta make sure I'm hitting the record button, make sure it's recording first, and then walk around.
I thought it was part of some theater or some shit.
Okay. Nah, you don't tell nobody that. That's part of the show, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You
That's
that relaxed. Just walk
right.
up.
That's all.
It's like how Mr. Rogers used to walk in and put on the sweater and put on the shoes and all that before the show started.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Say hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man. What's up?
All
See everybody
right.
waving to you? You gonna wave back? My man. Say what's happening.
All right.
Say GRYSKLL.
GRYSKLL.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Now you know you don't touch that. Now you don't touch that.
Oh,
you ain't that cool.
we
We got another one.
Peace, little man. What's up, man?
You want to see Eli?
What's up, Eli?
There go Eli. Oh, you see Eli?
Hey, Eli.
Say what's happening, Eli?
I was too mad at that show, man.
Yeah, it came off though. It worked out.
It came off, but man, it wasn't supposed to be like that, dude. I was too pissed, man.
Man, it all worked out.
Was that y'all show in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to come to that joint.
Where was that? At the Ford.
They can hear me because I got my ears in.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You got your ass in no.
I was supposed to have a 45-minute set, and they took like 20. They was like what 30 minutes.
I think it was like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And then I usually rock with a DJ. You know what I'm saying? When I do a show, like I don't give them no USB or no CD and rap off that. I have a DJ.
No Dipset. No Dipset.
I know you ain't rapping over there.
Right.
And then the old girl was like, man. She was like, man, you can't have no DJ up there. Ain't no DJ up there. I'm like, nah, man, my DJ right here. It was all messed up, man. But we rocked.
Look at that.
Who said Dipset killed you?
Huh?
Nobody said that.
Ain't nobody
said that.
Wow.
I thought somebody said Dipset killed them.
I don't think anybody said that.
They killed themselves.
Yeah, they did.
They all did Jim Jones off the stage.
Stop touching stuff.
If Cam would have did his old stuff from like SDE and Confessions of Fire,
You see what I
it
do?
would have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
A little
He could have.
You long, Cayman.
Right.
Stop before you walk
Cam
me.
was fit, man.
Man, like the album I used to get it in Ohio.
Yeah, right. Cam should have took lead like Jadakiss took lead. You see what I'm saying?
He tried.
I think he tried. Yeah, I think he tried, but
they rhyming over them tracks with their own vocals. They killed themselves. They ain't had nothing they could say because Jada said that, it was done.
the game was
It was
over.
all downhill after that.
Stop it.
Or they should have came with some mixtape bars, like Jada and them boys did. Like, come with a mixtape verse, man.
Yes. And where the hell was Hell Real? Where's 40? Where's 40 Cal? Where's Dipset? I don't need the people that sold the most out of Dipset. I want to see all the Dipset. Hell Real should have been there. What's my man? J.R. Ryder.
I saw Hell Real talking shit. Hell Real was talking shit.
Really?
I saw him talking. He was like, "Yo, they wasn't prepared."
Yeah.
They didn't call him.
Exactly. See? Hell Real the streets up
with the locks that they signed, the young cat that was nasty as hell.
J Hood.
J Hood.
J Hood.
He don't mess with him no more, right? He stopped messing with him.
I don't know.
Yeah, they had an issue. I know.
He said he never can die.
Because if Dipset would have went a little deep into their ranks, then they could have pulled J. I was thinking they could have pulled J Hood if they needed to, but they ain't need nothing else. They had themselves. That's all they needed, man.
They didn't even remember their words. Damn, how you not gonna remember the words?
Yeah, how you not know the words of your song? The song that you performing.
That was real.
They got shook out their game, man.
That's so embarrassing, man. That's what you get paid the big bucks for. Like, at least know your rhyme, man. Damn.
Come on, man.
Put up a meme that said, Joel's new teeth forgot his old rhymes or something. Y'all was crying.
Oh, that's great.
The other one they said them S's is kicking his butt.
I don't want
Yeah.
We got it.
They killing Joel.
What y'all want to accomplish this year, man?
A couple things I think if we could just kind of discuss tonight is kind of what we envision next as far as the next release or maybe even the next two.
I like the summertime joint. I think y'all should drop summertime.
That's kind of where I was going.
It's a time sensitive joint too, yeah.
I would say, here, let me turn it on for you.
Did you say time sensitive?
Yeah, because we can't drop summertime in the fall and shit.
Right.
Yeah, time is kind of the essence.
Yeah.
But that's actually what I was gonna say. Like in my mind, I think we just take the Mons joint and make that the next one.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
started talking about working on an animated joint for dim sum, so that'll give time for that joint to get ready. Maybe that can pull up between that and Q.
What I was gonna say Like I think maybe T-Bear mentioned, I forget who it was, but somebody was saying maybe like everybody kind of do their own summertime take. So if we kind of rock with Dimanche's joint, let that roll, and then come back in the spring with almost like a summertime mixtape, where it's 4 different versions of Summertime in the spring. You know what I'm saying? It's the same beat, almost like if you remember the
Jazzy Jeff used to do it on the mixtapes with Mick Boogie. They used to do a remix of Summertime every year with a different MC.
Yeah. But the Roots had the Do You Want More? They had this song where they did the same lyrics and they just switched the beat up like 3 times. Was it Lazy Afternoon? I forget what it was.
Yeah,
so kind
Lazy Afternoon. They did it. Yeah.
Where it's the yes, baby, I'm turning it on. You want to use the MP or you want to use Studio One?
I ain't gonna front, yo. After hearing Demond, I don't even want to touch that beat.
What? Come on.
But you already did though, because even though with the bike,
I felt the same way. Like I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's yours. Like I really felt the same way, yo.
Hey man, it's not that I'm like I'm copping out or something like that, but like just like Kareem. But you know when somebody own a track, man. You own it.
I hear you.
Man.
I mean, we got enough other stuff that we can bang too. That it ain't like we got a shortage or whatever. So that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like and
we got 3 producers, 4 almost coming up when
plenty of room, man.
It ain't like we got a shortage of beats either. I mean,
everybody.
Right. That's true. That's true too.
That we ain't even start.
I mean,
I had a few producers waiting to throw me some beats too to bring in. I'm just telling them to hold off for a minute so we can lock down the unit first.
Yeah. I mean, that surprised me. I was surprised how it turned out. It's one point that running with DMC try to keep the family together, and when I said together, I can hear that. I can hear what Kareem's saying. When you writing that the Summertime, it made it kind of easy to just da 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 da. But it seemed like it built up to a story, and then we make it home. Sometimes people don't make it home in the summertime, and that's why we ended it right there. So it kind of made sense. But man, I feel it the way that I received it the same way y'all received it, because it's like an out of body experience sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's short enough. Like somebody was saying, it's short enough for DJs to play and just cut off and stuff like that. So. I don't know.
I think I want that to be a signature with us too, is keeping these joints short enough so the song then makes fun when the song is played. 2 verses. If it's 3 verses, it ain't 3 16s. It's 3 8s or 12. Mixture of maybe a 4 8 and a 12, something like that. Or back and forths, all that. But I want songs to stay under 3 minutes, maybe close to 2.5 if we can. To be honest, the stretch of the song dictates that we got to. But I mean,
I'm with that.
I had the day off today, and I got in the car, and I was just sparking up, roll one up, and I put Butterscotch Linen on.
Peace.
And it went out so fast, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh man, but it was and then I played it again with the understanding that it's about to end, and it's just as dope when I first heard it. But when it first went off, I'm like, damn, I want to hear more. And that's that teaser. That's how the attention span is now, and that's how these guys are growing. They flock, getting all these people to follow them because they want to hear the next minute, the next minute or two.
Exactly.
Well done.
That's why these reels are so crucial, man. Because all y'all got a chance to show y'all skills. Everybody know how dangerous all y'all are now, just off of 30-second snippets here and there, man.
They're a minute now.
Yeah, people hungry to hear more. Y'all. Everybody like, okay, what's next? And that's why Butterscotch was great. Now Summertime, if that's the next joint, I mean, everything that comes after is gravy right now, man. Because people been all y'all for a minute, man.
And I just want to put this out there so all y'all know how I am, man. Like, this is like, I appreciate y'all. This is easy, man. I got hard shit in my life. This is easy. So when y'all feeling something, y'all tell me sick 'em. Like, that's how I work, man. When it's time to go, just tell me what to do, man. Because I'm easy to work with. And that's all. I'm easy to work with. I fuck with all y'all. So it's gonna be dope. It's not rocket science, man. It's gonna taste good, man. Cake with frosting. Yo. Like, damn, man. It's gonna taste good, yo.
A couple weeks ago, Kareem said, "I'm like a linebacker. You just point me in a direction and tell me what to hit." I feel you on that. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Yeah, get them, sick them, boys, get them.
Yeah. Because that's another thing. Because it kind of, who do you give this GRYSKLL, this hashtag GRYSKLL, this hashtag REELRHYMES? Who do we give this to? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, a lot of guys are always like, "Hey, D, flow on this, flow on that, flow on this," and you know, it's a lot of turn down. But you know, like Kareem just said, point us in the right direction. We can definitely go ahead and attack something like that. You know what I'm saying? And T-Bed just said they a minute now.
Yeah. That last one I just did. The last one I did with the meters break, I put in a minute.
Yeah. So when you had a minute on Sick and Black, but I didn't have it on Dragon's Pitchfork till last week. So it was weird.
I don't know, but when you pull it up, it's like that top icon on the left. It's like a little stopwatch or something. And I clicked on it, and it went up from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. I was like, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. I need to look at
that. I gotta check that out.
Okay. That's a good tip.
Top icon in the left.
Hey, you know, before we bounce, you were talking about the next joint. So we definitely agreeing that summertime is the next joint?
I think summertime, unless somebody has something else in mind, but I think mine summertime is the next one in my opinion.
I think we just gotta go through and select the cuts for that, and then send it off for mixing. Then, right?
That's good.
And playing times and
I know T-Bed, you gave us a bunch of cuts for us, so I can just go through that and start dropping cuts in, I guess. And then I'll send it to you, or you can hook me up with LG and.
Yeah, either way, man. Either way. Okay. Yeah, and then we could do that, and then I would say maybe dim sum after that, because then that would get everybody
familiar
kind of exposure from the invite. That'd be me, Reem, Mon, and Alex all on lyrics.
Cuts on at least.
I like that. I like what you're saying.
Yeah, everybody at that point is kind of exposed from from whatever they do as far as
sonically. I got you. So, I see your vision. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
That's real cool, right?
I think Queued Up is a good fourth joint because that takes us into the fall, and it's probably a chance we're gonna go back into a quarantine type world anyway. So Queued Up might be right on time for that. So, and that's the one, I was talking about how a lot of people are doing challenges when they do release. That might be the joint to do a challenge with, if we can think of one to do, get an MC challenge just to get a little more attention flying our way.
Yeah. Okay.
Just thoughts, if y'all got some ideas, or if y'all want to kick them around. If y'all got ideas for the other ones, if y'all for something like that, I think it's probably too early to try to do any challenge related shit right now, because we still just using ourselves. But by the time we got 2-3 singles in and we got some more real work and whatever we're gonna do in between then, I think we'll be ready by the time our fourth joint is ready to drop.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
How many of y'all gonna do the Twitter account? How many of y'all can gonna jump on that joint? I know I ain't
jump on that.
I'll probably fuck that joint.
I could.
Twitter on there.
I'm already
blocked some shit.
Yeah, Twitter is not my forte, yo. So
I like Twitter way better than TikTok. I'll do Twitter all day, yo.
On that.
I can do the Twitter. I can do the Twitter account. I'm always on. I got like two accounts, 2 or 3 accounts.
Yeah, I got like 3 too. Yeah.
I ain't even touched it yet, so I don't even know.
I ain't gonna front. Alex is the social media guru for the Black Mavs, yo. I was like, tell me what you need me to do, fam.
Beautiful.
I see him on there.
That makes me sleep better. Shit. If we got TikTok is important too. Anybody really fucking with TikTok at all? Like I'm
not yet, but I think it's crucial, man. I think we have to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working on some ideas. I want something creative. I want something different. I've been trying to think of how I'm gonna approach it, because we
gotta hit it together too. Like we gotta all hit at the same time with like a coordinated attack when we do it. Because right now we kind of all test it out, and that's cool. But when it's time to really go, I think we need to be like, all right, look, we got at least this next 2 weeks worth of shit planned on this joint. We just gonna hit them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm with it.
They were saying TikTok is TikTok is more of people redoing your stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. Okay, so it's kind of like they will reenact what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like the conversation they were having, like that Rashid and Kareem was having, like somebody mimicking the word that they saying or acting it out. You know, versus me having a 30-second flow on there, which some of them do good. But when I link it to something like Conor McGregor, or then it goes up. But me just rapping, maybe 60, 70 plays. But if I put it to music to my cat jumping off the thing, then I'm getting like 2,000 plays. It's like crazy, like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like a mimicking. It's like a mimic of a thing or something like that. It's like weird. It's like you're not supposed to be yourself on there or something like that. You know? So,
man, I'm glad we recording this, right?
Yeah.
Mom just saying some shit. He just saying some real shit just right there, gang.
Yeah,
right. Gotta figure it out.
I hope y'all not listening.
I don't know if I got the patience for that.
Right.
But yeah, I heard. I was watching some of the dudes that are up there talking about.
Oh, you can play it out loud if you want.
Their engagement on TikTok.
Okay.
They said whatever's happening on Instagram for them when they doing reels and stuff, that's a fraction of what they doing on TikTok. They're saying TikTok is where that shit is really happening. And I don't see it. Like I go in and I look at their accounts and I don't really see the numbers or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out how that works like that. So
my man told me the same thing, yo. He A-Trouble, Tobias, he was like, man, I put stuff on Instagram, it'd be almost like crickets. Yeah. And then if I throw it on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, I get like I'm sorry, baby, here you go. You're saying when he puts it on TikTok, he gets mad engagement and feedback. Let me plug it in for you real fast. Hold on, baby.
Okay.
Plug it in.
Right.
I think it's a combination of kind of, finding a lane to swim in, and then figuring out, what type of swimming we want to do. We want to some freestyle, or we want to breaststroke, or what
you got to stay in that lane. However you start that lane, you start with the breaststroke, then you have to continue the breaststroke.
Intense is dope, man. He's in Carolina. He's in I think he's up in like the Raleigh Durham area. Yeah, Intense is dope.
Intense.
Yeah, Intense is
okay.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right.
Intense is
I'm writing that down.
Intense is real dope.
Yeah.
Him and Imperial was only two that got me to rhyme. Nobody else got me didn't rhyme.
Yeah.
Okay. Working on the
Imperial.
Yes.
I don't know how you do it, but it's always boom bap, but it always sounds different.
Always
the same samples. Yes. Yes. And his following, his page, because of his page, I got a song coming out with a guy in Italy. We got 2 songs coming out in Italy. Dope one.
Ooh.
Okay.
So we got a couple of songs in Italy. See, my whole thing is like not concentrating on Chicago. As you can see, Chicago is all drills. You know what I'm saying? They shoot them.
Saturated.
You know what I'm saying? And come on now. I'd have to be a fool to try to jump in that lane. So a friend of mine was like, why don't you just aim outside of everywhere else? So we started in Brazil. So I got like songs in Brazil, Italy, and I'm gonna work with that guy B Wild in Alaska. We got a song coming out. So geographically, you know what I'm saying? Like I noticed that about DJ Imperial. He got a lot of people from different areas and shit like that that's actually listening to that stuff he reposts. So it's pretty cool.
That's man. The target, like,
game heavy, man. That's smart. That's really intelligent, brother. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I saw the stuff you did with the cats in Brazil too. You did a video with them once, right?
Yeah. Did a video. I got a couple of albums over there with DJ. I think Dan White. I let him have like a 6-song EP over there and stuff like that.
Oh man.
Okay. Let that culture build up over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the real thing, man, and I was telling Alex this, like, I don't even really focus on the States, bro. Like I focus a lot on like Europe,
the UK,
areas like that. Yeah, because
UK.
Their appreciation for hip hop is much different than like where I would say I wouldn't go as far as to say we're an anomaly, but we are definitely not the majority when it comes to hip hop in the States. It's mad different over there. Matter of fact, we got an EP coming out with Pandemonium. Like I gave Pandemonium some bread for some beats, yo. But my whole logic was plug into his network. You know what I'm saying? Like right. Like a couple of songs, like just get them shits away. I don't even care. It ain't even about the money right now. I need somebody to be like, yo, we need y'all to come over here and perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what you're saying. That's always been my focus. Has always been outside of the States. And when I look at like our streams and stuff from like Spotify, it's really obvious that you know the overseas market messes with it. So
I look at that too. Yeah. On SoundCloud too, I see those demographics. It's mostly other areas outside of the States. It's like, wow, really? Yeah.
And that, you know, but to me, that's kind of the. Like, to me, we go where we wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like you were just saying, I can't. Like I can't, bro. Like my tongue won't even do it. You know what I'm saying? Like every fiber of my body is like, nah, that's not me. You know, I'm too old. I can't do that.
I'm too old.
Yo, I can't do it, man.
I got rheumatism.
I recognize the skill set. You know what I'm saying? I recognize the skill set, but like matter of fact, this dude, Doc Terror sent me and Alex a beat. Like, yo, for like weeks, I was like, yeah, I gotta get on this joint. I was like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's not that I don't want to. I can't. It's too slow.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
I think it's important, man.
Right. Don't do it.
Right. It's your heart, man, because it's gonna bite your ass in the hand anyway.
Bro, when I tell you I was trying to force myself into that joint, I was like, yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't. So, but all that to say, you know, it's the market is there. We just got to expose ourselves to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the market is there. Like even like a couple of them reels I did a couple Thursdays ago, I did like 8 reels one night. But I was messing with cats like I don't mess with. Like yes, baby.
I saw a singing joint.
Okay, we'll call mommy and ask her bring it. Yeah. So like
I remember that night.
Yeah.
No,
but a lot of them cats
cranking them out.
Yeah.
A lot of them cats reached out like, yo, and then like people were following off of them drinks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to me, it was worth it. But that's always been my thing is like, yo, trying to get in where I feel like the artistry is going to be reciprocated and appreciated. You know what I mean?
How you bang all these verses out in one night, man?
Yo, but the funny thing, like, if I hear something that resonates with me and I get a concept,
natural.
Yo, it's minutes.
I'm right up.
Like minutes. Yeah. Like matter of fact, T-Bear used to laugh at me because when I was doing the Time Flex joints, and it's another joint, the Boom Bap Rap Off, which is anything but Boom Bap. But I was doing their joint.
Shit.
Hey, I would give myself 15 minutes to write the verse. I'm like, yo, you got 15 minutes? Write it and then spit it. Like once I get a concept, like I can like the church joint. I think I wrote that church joint in like 5 minutes, yo.
Man.
Say amen.
I like that church. Yeah,
that church joint.
Say amen.
The doors open as we begin. First, let the church say amen. On warning, when I get to spilling inside the pulpit, it uplifts. Cause they like the way I talk my shit. Did I say that? Maybe edit out during the playback.
But once the concept hit me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly where I'm going with this. And that's like a lot of times I'll sit on a beat for a minute. And then like until I hear something. Like the last couple Imperial joints, I'm like, yo, they dope, but they don't speak to me from a get on the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, once I hear something and kind of feel it, like T-Bear, your first the first one of your
his reels.
The first reel you did.
Yeah,
I want to go back and hit that joint and finish the verse I was doing because it was going into like a cartoon joint. Like if you listen to it at the end of it, I think it says to explain it better, I'll dot your sweater, Patty Mayonnaise. If you think about Patty Mayonnaise from Doug, she got a sweater on with a bunch of like circles on it.
Yeah.
And then I was just going to go down this whole path with that. I was like, dang, yo. So I'm gonna go back and.
My bad, go ahead.
But like I said, once a concept hit me, man, I can usually get. You know, that's why I told Chris, I'm like, yo, if you got an idea, tell me what the theme is, and I can get on it. But you know what I mean? If not, I just gotta wait until something about the beat speaks to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Thinking for the next thing, that's a really good move too, man. The real DJ loops is a perfect way to put the butter and put the glue on that mixtape, man.
Yeah.
Joints, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what really separates us from everything, man. Is what you doing, T-Man. I think that puts
definitely.
To it, man.
Right.
You almost got me to rhyme a couple times. I ain't an MC. I ain't fuck around like that.
Nah, you can't even sell
put
that.
myself out there like that. Fuck that.
You can't sell that. I heard a couple of drinks you did not long ago. Yeah, you got the pen, yo.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah, you can't sell that wolf ticket over here no more. Nah. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Right.
The cat that rhymed over the joint today that you put up today, T. What's the his name? The cat that rhymes with the hat on?
What a T.O. Disco or something?
Yeah. Nice.
Yo, he's that. Yo, so the funny thing, like that's one of D-Ron's men.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like
that's a feature I want too.
He hit me one day like, yo, I was just going through your catalog. Yo, I was like, he's like, man, I clicked on your link and just went into your account. I'm like, yo, now I feel bad. So I went to his drink real fast. I was like, yeah, I was like, but you know what I mean? But yeah, he's nice, man. He's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's nice.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to put another, because I got enough, so I'm getting ready to do another one of them collages like I did last time.
Okay.
Yeah, do all the, because I think I got like, 4-5 people now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably this weekend if I get to it, but I'm going to do another one.
I keep saying I'm going to do it, I don't ever get around to it.
Now, one thing I wanted to say is that Dominion Cyphers, was Dan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching one of his lives, and they do like a thing where he talks to the 4 producers and stuff like that. And the one thing he said was like, it's not too many communities that have rappers, producers, and a DJ. And it's usually all rappers, it's either all DJs or all producers. So like what we got going is kind of like a nucleus of everything we need to like facilitate to get the best product out. Like that.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like what's going on. I mean, Kareem, he reminds me of like the Grave Diggers. What's my man name? Prince Paul? I don't know. I think it was Prince Paul. Not Prince. It's one of them. But he always could be on any song.
But Too Poetic, wasn't that his name?
Yeah, Too Poetic. That was what he was.
That's his name.
Before he went by Greek. Yep.
Yeah, Too Poetic.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's respect, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Kareem today. He's like the he already got a golden voice, but I kind of think of him like the old dirty, just the loose cannon dude. He's a wrecking ball. You just throw him at somebody, he gonna fuck him up.
And it's wild, like I was saying, yo, like sometimes when I listen to it, I'm like, yo, What did he
It's
just
random as shit.
Like,
yes.
Yo, but the drawing, I think somebody reposted it not long ago. Dragon's Pitchfork, you may have reposted it. But when you was talking about your aunt, and then I think you was telling me a little bit of that story when we were together Saturday. But then like I went back and listened. I'm like, yo, this like I think I sent you a message, T. But I was like, yo, this dude like lyrically, he's just an open book.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
You know, like I still be a little too guarded with my shit. I was like,
Yeah.
I ain't into that part of me yet. But like, and I appreciate that about like, like I said, yo, I like, I'm a lyrics first dude. You know what I mean? So I'm always listening to what people are saying. Like Demond, the joint that got me was the I think it was the 700 milligrams or 1200 milligrams a day.
Oh, 2000 milligrams. Yeah, 2000 milligrams. Yeah.
Like that whole song just sat with me. Like I went back and listened. I'm like, yo, this is the best song on the mixtape.
That one time. Oh man.
That's the one time.
Thank you.
One time.
Sunshine. Yeah. That's the best song on the mixtape, yo.
I damn near shed a tear when I wrote this verse. 2000 milligrams a day to calm my nerves at work. I'm gone. That one time in the sunshine, she was so fine, but we were so blind. Now Shorty know it, but his mother was afraid to show it.
I still bump that joint regularly, yo, cause like the story you was telling in the joint, I'm like, yo, I don't have the direct or the direct relation, but I understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That was the thing that jumped. But like when you said that, what was 2,000 milligrams a day, trying to make it through work? I'm like,
I'm at work. I forgot myself. I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
That thing sat with me, and that's kind of like that one reels, Kareem. Like I was like, yo, you could hear the passion in what you were saying. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the baby.
Yes, mommy.
We'll call mommy in a minute. But that's kind of like Kareem was saying when we was together Saturday. He said it again tonight. He was like, yo, I think Demond is the soul. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I could see that. But yeah, I think it's wild how we all have different styles.
Right.
But all have content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's something in the words. It's not just wasted words. You know what I mean?
Man, brother.
Yeah, because I feel like the Black Mavs are like the to me it's that classic. It's like y'all show the hip hoppers how to do it. Like this is what it is, yo. See? Do you see? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I call Demond the soul because I just love your cadence. I love, like, you make me
funky.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I'll be like, okay.
Yo, it's the cadence.
I like that.
To me, it's the cadence in the voice. Like,
voice is killer.
It is a unique voice. Yeah.
I think. I think I said it. I was like, yo, he's got a voice. You hear it and you know it's him. Like Sadat X.
Yeah.
You hear Sadat's cadence in his way. You like that's Dot X. It don't matter if he try to change it. It don't matter if it be fast or slow. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like a quality of
like very distinctive,
man. Your voice, they both stand out.
But you're right about the Black Mav. That's how I looked once I saw the Black Mav from that mixtape. I saw like, man, T-Bear Chicago. Then I saw, Alex, and then y'all came with the Black Mav. I was like, whoa, how easy was it for them to put that together? And it's so soulful. You know what I'm saying? The fact that that he teaches kids and you had kids rapping, I'm like, man, that is like what hip hop is supposed to be. Like, you doing your thing. I was like, wow, exactly. Like you're saying, it's like they the standard. Then they dropped a song with Sadat X. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, wow, everything is in order. You guys kind of set the table. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
Yeah.
They really did. We might have another run at this.
Oh no!
And when I saw them, I was like, it might not be done.
And that was my thing, yo. Like I told Alex, I was like, yo, it was the commercial break was, to me, it was a modern take on a 90s hip hop album. That was all I wanted to. That was all I wanted to accomplish. like even on the mix for the joint with Cookbook, I was listening to like some Brand Nubian stuff and how bass heavy the drums were in the mix. I'm like, yo, the drums almost sound out of place. They're so dominant. And I was like, yo, that's how I'm gonna mix this song. That's how I'm gonna do it. And yeah, but you know, like when I listen to that joint, man, it still sits well with me because I knew what I was hoping to accomplish with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's part of it is how y'all went about your business with it too, though. They really grabbed my attention. Y'all were moving like you were supposed to move. You were taking all the different circuits, hitting all the different circuits. Y'all, the videos were crisp and clean and and had the right level of effects and stuff going on. It was a dope package.
They had the gear, the t-shirts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I came out the gate official. It didn't look like I was like missing, crossing any T's and dotting any I's. I was like, okay, they got this.
Yep.
Call for full support. I bought a Black Mavs t-shirt.
I got a hat.
I got one.
Yeah. I still wear my hat every day.
It's like man, like it's funny. Like
I gotta get on board.
A lot of people showed support, man. It was wild. Like you know, and if like, you know, I'm always, I don't never want to put nobody in a position that they're not comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? So, in a lot of ways, I'm my own worst enemy. Because I'm like, yo, if they, you know, you build it and they will come. That was my philosophy. And, it was wild. Like, even to this day, like, my man from Jersey hit me not long ago. And he's like, yo, I just wanted to tell you, you be killing it on the reels, like, you know, you haven't lost a step. And I'm like, yo, I had no idea that you was even checking them joints. You know what I'm saying? You'll never comment, you'll never like, but that feedback, you know what I'm saying? So it's people paying attention. There's definitely people looking, man. And, that's like one of Alex's people, man. He bought a single, and like dude dropped $20 on a single. I was like, yo, hit your man and ask him if he meant to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was foreign to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I believe in y'all. I wanted to support. I was like, yo, word. I appreciate it, but that is. You know, and even the joint for Saturday, his man, like, you know, we was looking for a spot. We was trying to find parts or whatever, and his man was like, yo, my man got a venue, yo. It's something he bought is vacant. Y'all can get it. What time you want to get in? You know what I'm saying? Your man Kelvin. You know what I'm saying? Kelvin on Saturday. Like, I tried several times to bless the ball. He's like, yo, I appreciate you letting me be a part of this. I'm like, yeah, man, but your time. He's like, nah, you know. So, like, we went to eat. You know, and then after that, I was like, you know, so I mean, give me your information. He's like, yo, we good, man. And, you know, to have people like that in the circle and in the corner is important. So I always try to give that back. You know what I'm saying?
Support. Support.
Man. You
support.
You open your doors. You made 100%. Your house. Welcome to every, like, you know what I mean? You was like, yo, come in. Yo, check this out. Check that out. Check this out. You know what I mean? Like you treated me like you knew me forever, bro. You know what I mean? And I appreciated that. I'm
gonna tell you, the thing about me is I'm very introverted in a way. Like, I don't mess with a lot of people, and that's why I'm so candid in my rhymes, because I don't have no real blood family.
That's what I appreciate most about Kareem. Kareem is so disrespectfully himself. I was listening to a reels with my girl in the car. It was one. I think you said something about white girls, something. It was one of your reels I was just listening to, and she was like, "What did he say?" I said, "Let's listen to it again." Whatever you said, I can't remember exactly what you said, but I love that about him because he leads with telling you who he is, and like he said, gonna leave the door open. You disrespect the crib, you will get dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Even though you are inside. You know what I'm saying? I love that about him. That's why we linked up like that.
Support, man.
He told us on that call last week. He said, "Man, you ever want to get to know me? Just listen to my rhymes." When he said that, when you mentioned that on the tape or on the video, I was like, "Damn, I thought I was the only one that caught that and really it sunk in."
Yeah,
Kareem, that shit sunk in. Like I was like, "Damn, I didn't even have to go back to no rhymes because every time I hear one, I'm like, damn, I really know this dude. This dude sound like he's speaking what's going on in my head half the time."
Yes. No, I would never say. I probably wouldn't say.
All the stuff I was gonna say, all the stuff everybody else is afraid to say, yo.
Yo, I got stuff. I'm trying to push myself. That's the thing. Like, I saw M. Night Shyamalan. He was talking about directing movies, and I feel this way with the rhymes sometimes. Sometimes I feel like the technique can be a crutch. Like you get to a point where you so good, or you get something so mastered that you depend on it too much. And then sometimes I be thinking like I have to break that. And I have to say things that I'm scared to say. Like I'm scared to admit I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want people to think I'm perfect. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be bold and shocking, but I also, you know, you want to help people. You want to help them.
That's one of the main reasons I want to work with you, to be honest, man, because you reminded me of where I was at. I was at that point where I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, what nobody thinks. I got some shit that's fucked up with me, and I'd rather let people know so somebody else don't go through that fucked up shit again. So let's talk about it.
Don't
hide it. I couldn't talk about it before, and that's what fucked me up. So talk about this. Show somebody else they got somewhere to talk about it. It's a different ball game for somebody else. It may not make my life easier, but it's gonna make somebody else shit easier. So fuck it.
Right.
Because I mean, I think the reason I didn't do this music shit all the way through is because I didn't get this shit right back in the day. If I'd have had this shit right and had some people to talk to get this shit right, a whole lot of shit would have been.
Bro, I thought I was whack. I thought I
Same
was
here.
whack.
Same shit.
We all did.
I thought I was whack, yo.
Same shit. I thought my beats was some bullshit.
Yeah. I was whack. Like, I ain't no need to even try,
on something. Yes.
But we all do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to this day, I hate my voice. I've had like somebody sent me something a couple weeks ago, like, yeah, your voice is perfect. I'm like, get the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hate my voice. I hate it. I had
you sound like the professor, man. You sound like the professor, man. You like
every great episode said that shit.
You sound smart when you talking. Yeah, man.
There you go.
You know something about you, shit. I was gonna say that you were breaking down. We've been breaking down Damon and Kareem style, and you broke down Kareem style for him, but nobody broke down your shit for you. There's something about yours. You really a smooth dude, man. I think that's that persona is what got to translate on camera. What you do is carry
it's
that
like
shit.
that rock. It's like that Rakim shit. You sit down and rap, you know.
Yes, that Rakim.
Listen,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
When you see what we had on Saturday, everything that we just said is going to be depicted and how we were dressed, so. And it was like the variances in our styles was the variances, like it was so dope. Like when I pulled up, I'm like, yo, say word.
Is it okay if I take my hat off this one?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Kareem Muse with one to dial. Yo, Dragon's Pitchfork. Yeah. Back in the day, today, it's all the same. Originality, tag a train, get fame, spit flame. My partner's name, Godzilla. I be a hard to kill killer in a group form, in ciphers all night long. Now they only cipher at BET Awards, the show I heard about. I get bored and freestyle. Me and my man be the one to dial. Before smartphones, I was attacking clones. If it was known, it was known. No hashtags, but skills you had to have. Or good energy. The rules don't change. We something like referees.
In black and white zebra stripes like wow. Control the game and blow the whistle on anything that's foul. My style is borderline pristine. It's like magic, how I'm worthy of showtime when I rhyme with Kareem. Oh yeah. I'm from the days of word is bond, when the kid had to more than ad-lib to get on. Emit devilish flame every time I perform, and keep a dragon's pitchfork inside a black Yukon. Most will miss that, I ain't got time to explain. Suffice to say, what I say is worthy of praise. Digest that, two things I am, sick and black. Charge a handle, pull back, keep him in line like a click track. Mumble a trap to choose which evil is less as a stressor. The doc said it's bad for my blood pressure, so I stick to hip-hop and concoct something fresh as new linen, but smooth as single malt butterscotch. Yo, it's way too easy. Way too easy.
Yo, man, I want the power, the money, the bitches, and all that. Yo, shorty, you ain't see him just bag up everybody the other day? So what he got to do with me? I never knew he was a thug until he sold some dope, then brought it back and broke bread and gave his mother some hope. Too many nights he had to starve when God hated him most. Is what he felt inside his heart, barely staying afloat. To keep his head above water, never dropping the soap. His girlfriend is like his daughter, it was murder he wrote. Felt like a black godfather from the Midwest coast. And since the day he left the earth, my Facebook no post. So light a blunt and say a prayer if anybody you know took a turn for the worst. Real talk this hurt. I damn near shed a tear when I wrote this verse. 2,000 milligrams a day to calm my nerves at work. I'm gone. That one time in the sunshine, she was so fine, but we were so blind. Now shorty know it, but his mother was afraid to show it. Preoccupied, telling lies, and all the neighbors know it. Living life low key, she got a baby growing. Still twerk around the clock, but the block ain't going. Heard she moved her up north around Damon and Hoyne. Another man fell in love with her, flip 2 coins. It's like a novel by Donald going to tender your loin. So much stress she couldn't handle it, she tried to avoid. Meanwhile, he think the kid his daddy boy. Dressing like lights, different stages of life. The baby father came home, he got one more strike. Not knowing that his baby mother somewhere tucked tight, and he just wanna see his kid and teach him how to play dice. Spitting image of his pop like Jesus Christ. To make a long story short, he killed them all that night. A bloody knife was left for evidence for his third strike. Damn.
Alexa, get busy.
I think I can get this one right.
and had to bring some dreams to life before the interview.
And I flipped the script and we dipped the chip. No doubling up, it's bubbling up. Nothing troubling us from the rubble, covered in dust. No news if it's not covering us. Insurance show, you can call me Zoe. Somebody say ho, like heave ho. This is super strong, like the Green Hulk. I said ho, say ho, like that nigga you know. Throw your hands up at my motherfucking show. Who is the livest? Tell me which side is. Who is the livest? Tell me which side is. Who is the livest? Zodiac, that's who I be. My style ain't free, it costs to be. Instrument being, what you rapping for? What's the meaning? Not to be a punchline genius, dreaming about a community away from the scrutiny of government. I'm not your employee, I've got choices to make, consequences get ate. I can relate, I have before, no more debate. History, my teacher. Distractions are a feature of this society I wish to destroy. Babylon burn, bringing me joy. I need real titty meat, you can keep that soy. Popcorn and peanuts, oh boy. Cracker Jack, White Karen, Uncle Ben, color has no bearing. Scientists still exist, same soul, add the facelift. Bad energy, shapeshift, I know what the devil is. He know me and that's our biz.